TweetDeck is a social media management tool that's owned and run by Twitter. Basically, you just need to go to tweetdeck.com and use your Twitter username and password to log in. And from there, you can completely customize TweetDeck to make it work for you. First, you'll want to take a look at the icons on the left, and the first one you might want to notice is the blue compose a new tweet. You have your space for your 140 characters, and this will go down, so it'll show you exactly how many you have left. You can add images, you can schedule a tweet, and send direct messages to anybody that's following you. These other icons are associated with some of the default settings. You have your home stream here, your notification stream, my messages, that's a little bit further over there to the right, but some of those are just kind of set as default, which is a good start. But really, one of the greatest functions of the streams is for hashtags of chats or even interests that you can self-select. So you can see here that I have 2 streams for 2 educational chats that I participate in. TOSA Chat, which is on Monday night, and Ditch Book Chat, which is on Thursday nights. And so I've created a stream, which makes it very easy to follow and participate in those chats. Everything that is tagged with TOSA Chat during the stream comes in through there. And so I can then respond and participate. I can see the questions. It's sometimes nice to be able to move that column right next to your notifications so that you can see if somebody has specifically tagged you in a tweet, and you can respond a little bit more quickly. And you simply do that by selecting the icon and then using the right and left arrows to move that on over. So, and then you can even, if you are not participating in that chat for some reason, you can actually go ahead and remove the stream, and you can put it back on anytime you want. So that's not a big deal either. Another thing that you can do is use the search. This is how you actually find a particular person. You can look up their name or their hashtag. You could also look up a chat, California Ed Chat, for example, which is on Sunday nights, another great chat. And that's how you would add a column. That's one way you could add a column. So I'll go, actually, I'm not going to do that for right this second. You could also add a column from the plus, and you could search up something from there, and I'm going to talk about a few of these others as well. You can also search up just a subject, like, for example, academic writing, and this would give you some ideas of some of the things that people are places that people are posting academic writing, but I can just search up the subject too. And it would give me all of the tweets that have that posted. I could even customize that further by having either retweets included or not included, or even by how high the engagement was with the particular tweet. So that might be a way for you to find things that you are looking for. We can also create lists, and I have one here created for the Rescue Union School District teachers that I know of at this point. So I created this list, so anytime a Rescue Union School District teacher tweets or retweets, in this case, their activity is posted on that list. So to do that, I added a column and I created a list. And you can see here, these are 2 lists that I created or were participating in. I never got that really started. And then some that I subscribed to. Once somebody's put you on a list, you can subscribe and add that list. So those, since my rescue one is public, those people could just take the list that I've created and go ahead and add it to their stream. But you create your list and you title it. I could title my list Writing Teachers and I could put all the writing teachers in there. I can make my list public or private. If you make it public, people that you put in there will be notified. If you make it private, they won't. And then you can say save. And then from there, Twitter will give you some ideas of who you want to add, or you can add, put people in there. What's her handle? And then you select the plus, and then she's added to the list, and done. And then from there, though, if I wanted to add somebody to a list, I could either go back to my list. Let me find the rescue one. And I could edit my list right here, and I could add people. Or there's actually an easier way. Let's say that Barbara was a rescue teacher and I wanted to add her to that list. I just need to click on these 3 dots below her tweet, and I have actually several options. I can add that to a collection or add and remove from lists, and that's where I could add her to the lists that I've created. So, and you can actually add somebody to multiple lists too. So that would be super easy. But my very new favorite thing, I've been really struggling with how I wanted to organize all of these great things that have been flowing through my Twitter stream. And through the plus column here, you can create collections. So very similar, you can create a collection, and right now I have blogs that I'm going to follow, an English section, growth mindset, so all of these different collections, and I can add a new one. I'm not going to take the time to do that right this second, but down over here I have added tweets that belong in here. So basically these are like folders that will save and organize the tweets that have been coming in. So let's say I go to okay, so here is a HyperDoc one. If I wanted to add that to my HyperDoc collection, I would say add to collection, and I would select HyperDoc, and done. You could also include it in multiple lists if you wanted to. So that's pretty sweet, and I have another example added there, right there. So a great way to organize all of this great stuff that we're learning. So I hope you can see how TweetDeck can really help you break out of isolation and become a connected educator. Literally, it will unlock one of the greatest resources I have ever come across. So happy tweeting.